this morning we're going to learn about the different writing styles. Have y'all already learned about some of the writing styles?
Yeah, like paragraphs.
Writing paragraphs, yeah, but there's different writing styles to paragraphs, and we're going to learn about that today. I bet y'all have already learned about, y'all may not know exactly what I'm talking about, but have y'all heard of creative writing? Y'all have heard of creative writing?
Oh, yeah, sure.
All right, can somebody tell me in their own words what creative writing is? Raise your hand. What you got?
It's like making swirls and stuff.
Kind of. What is it, Jalen? Jaden.
Just making whatever you want, like kind of like fiction.
It's kind of fictional, so it's going to be a made-up story.
Like just being creative.
Yeah, kind of writing it in your own way. You're going to make up a story and write it. So that's what. Well, if we can get it to move.
I think you have to tap on it.
Do you have to tap on the board? There it goes. Okay, so another word for creative writing is narrative writing. So we're going to remember that creative writing is narrative writing, okay? So narrative writing is a writing that tells a story representing, you have to have characters, events, you got to have a setting. So that's what your creative writing is going to be. It's always got a purpose. So you have a purpose that you're telling. Why are you telling this story and what you want to tell in the story, okay? So that's one type of writing, is narrative writing, which is also, what was the other word? Creative writing.
Good.
Okay, so this is some examples of narrative writing is like a fictional writing, or not. It can be fiction or nonfiction, so it can be real or it can be made up. All right, and you're always going to have a plot, some characters, and some settings, okay? And we already know what plot, character, and settings are, right? Yes. All right. So now we're going to learn another type of writing, which is expository writing. And another word for expository writing is informational writing. We talked about informational books the other day when we were talking about it's got straight facts in it, and it's all information. You're just learning about one thing, okay? So whenever you're writing your informational writing, you're going to write it to inform, explain, or describe, okay? So I'm going to underline those because that's important. So those writings are to inform, to explain, or describe.
You're going to have to describe.
That's right, you're describing it. So you're telling about one topic. What you got, Jaden?
Does that mean it's like nonfiction?
It's true, so yeah. So that's all facts in expository writing, which is also what? Informational writing.
So we're basically telling facts and describing.
That's right, you're just telling facts and you're giving information about a topic.
And it's explaining it?
Yep, so, let me erase
We
it.
do know the difference between a fact and an opinion, right?
Yes.
So when you do an informational writing, you're just not going to write your opinion, right? Because that's not a fact. Right.
Okay, so the expository writing, some examples of that is like writing a report. When you're writing a report, you're giving straight facts. You've already researched this topic and you know what you're talking about, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so writing invitations, so if you're writing a birthday invitation, that's an example of expository writing. So is announcements and messages. So if you're sending a email or writing an announcement, you want to know the place, you're writing facts about it, okay?
It's like whenever like if I say, wow, let's have fun today. Do I have your attention? Like I'm really grabbing the audience. And also giving directions, that's also expository writing because I'm telling you exactly what to do, being very clear, very to the point. Okay? What is persuasive writing? Oh, does anybody know before we learn? Go ahead.
I mean, the persuasive writing, it looks like it's a writing about like trying to get your attention.
Kind of.
Okay.
What does persuasive mean?
Persuasive means like trying to get someone's opinion that's like your opinion.
Yeah, so you're trying to get them, I'm sorry.
The side.
You're trying to get them on your side. You want them to believe what you believe, okay? So that's kind of what persuasive writing is. You're trying to talk that person into believing what you believe, or maybe you're trying to talk that person into buying something, like a commercial. So a commercial is kind of like persuasive.
So it'll be more opinion based, whereas suppository writing is more fact based.
So they give them all like the good details and all of that.
Yeah, that's right. You want to give them all the good details.
Their opinion.
That's right. Okay, so some examples of persuasive writing is commercials and ads. That's a really good example of persuasive writing.
Because when you see a commercial, like for a Coke commercial, they're going to be trying to persuade you and convince you to do what? To buy the product. Right.
Or like a movie, what are they, not a tutorial, but what's it called? A trailer, a movie trailer. They're trying to get you to go watch that movie, so they're going to show you all the good parts of the movie. Like what? Yeah, the Avengers is a good one. Alright, so let's go with descriptive writing. This is another type of writing. So what all have we learned so far? We've learned about, what was the first one we learned about?
Creative writing.
Creative writing, which is also known as narrative writing. Okay, the next one is informational.
Non-fiction.
What is another word for informational writing?
Non-fiction. It starts with an S.
Subordinate.
No, it starts with an E. Expository. I heard somebody say it over there. So expository and informational is the same. And then what is the one we just learned? One at a time. Raise your hand. The last one that we just learned about. It's kind of like a commercial. What is it? It's Kendarius. Everybody's listening to Kendarius. He's going to tell us. Kendarius. What is it? It's kind of like a commercial. It's getting you on their side. What's it called?
No.
What you got? It starts with a P. Persuasive. Okay, so we already learned about 3, so now we're going to learn about the 4th type of writing, and that's descriptive writing. So descriptive writing, can somebody tell me what descriptive writing is? It kind of says it in the name. What you got, Mackenzie? That's right. So it's really detailed. She said detailed. So you're going to use a lot of details. You're going to paint a picture for the reader. And you're also going to use a lot of adjectives. We know what adjectives are, right? Yes. They're describing a noun. So you're going to use a lot of adjectives in your descriptive writing to make it super interesting and super descriptive. So you can use similes and metaphors. We've learned about that, right?
Yes.
And then we know what imagery is, right? Imagery is like painting a picture for your reader. So we're going to do that whenever we're using descriptive writing. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to write. We're going to use one of those writing styles that we just learned about, and we're going to write a story, okay? You're going to write a paragraph, but if you want to, you can write more than one paragraph. So we're just going to review how to write a paragraph. So I like to use a paragraph sandwich. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to learn about it real quick. So the paragraph sandwich, you're going to always have an opening. So your opening is going to have a topic sentence. So y'all know that your paragraphs always start with a topic sentence, right? That's right. So it starts with the topic sentence or an introduction. And then the body of it is going to have the what. So it's going to have the reasons and the details.
The information it's basically telling about your topic.
Good job, Caleb.
Yeah.
So that's going to just give you more information about it and more details to support your topic sentence, okay? And then your closing is going to be your what? What word is that?
Conclusion.
Your conclusion. And you're going to write your last sentence that kind of wraps it all up, okay?
Okay.
What you got?
Wow.
Facts? What is that? What was your question?
It's kind of like
Was it blank? It's just pointing to, you have your opening, then you have some facts, and then the main idea, the body, and then you have facts, reasons, or details here and here. So it's not blank, it's just pointing to it and saying that those two are facts, reasons, and details.
So the top of your bun on your sandwich is the opening or the toppings in it. Then the lettuce, tomato, and the hamburger and all that, that's going to be your body. And your body is made up of your facts, reasons, and the details. They didn't put bacon on the sandwich. That may be part of the details.
That's sad.
And then the bottom of your bun is going to be the closing or the conclusion where you're going to wrap it all up, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So we're going to do one with y'all, and y'all have to help us write a story, okay? But I need y'all to raise y'all's hands and cooperate, okay?
Yes.
All right, so whenever we start this activity, we're going to put paper sacks on each group's desk.
Can we look at it?
In a minute. You will in a minute. And then I'm going to allow one person from each group to take the item out of the bag, and y'all are going to write about that item, okay? And whenever y'all write about y'all's item, y'all are going to pick one of the 4 learning styles, and I'll put them back on the board, that y'all are going to write with, okay? So you have to stick to that learning style, okay? So let's first open up our bag and see what we're writing about, okay? So this is just an example, and we're going to write one with y'all, and y'all are going to help us, okay? So in our bag, we got it wet, is a banana. So we're writing about a banana. Okay? So let's decide what writing style we're going to use. So these are the types of writing that we just learned about. Which writing style do we want to use? Somebody raise their hand. Narrative. We want to write about a narrative.
Can I write about how that banana? The third one.
How about?
The third one.
I'm going to choose for us just because I like to choose. We're going to do this, okay? So let's do descriptive writing because we're going to describe this banana, okay?
It's yellow and it's turning red.
Oh, shout now. Okay, so we have our banana. I'm going to set it up here so everybody can see it. Or I'll pass it around so everybody can touch it. But don't eat it because we don't want to eat it after everybody touches it. Okay, so first we're going to start out with our what? What's the top of the bun?
What's wrong with
The opening.
So what is the top of the bun?
The opening.
The opening or the topic sentence. So we're going to write our topic sentence. So let's start. Oops.
You want me to help?
I forgot to put the pen. Okay, so we're going to start with our topic sentence.
So let's come up with a topic sentence for Miss Heisler to write. So what is a topic sentence?
Topic sentence.
Go ahead. Topic sentence is. Anybody
So
else?
it's like
It's like the introduction sentence, right?
so we have to. So when you're reading this topic sentence, I better know exactly what this whole paragraph is going to be about. So it's going to be about a banana. So we definitely need to include our banana in the topic sentence. So what are we going to? Somebody come up with help me come up with the topic sentence. Mackenzie. Okay, today we're going to talk about a banana.
That's a good topic sentence. What do y'all think?
Now what am I doing wrong to begin with?
You
I didn't and did. So let's erase that and he did and did. Okay, so y'all learn to use your fingers, right? So I'm going to use my whole hand because this paper's really big. Okay, so today.
You see,
Okay, it's not a big deal. We need to write this paragraph, okay? So she's writing, today we are going to talk about a banana. So that's our topic sentence. So when you guys write a paragraph, how many details do y'all normally give?
So we give at least 3, maybe if you can think of more, you can give more details.
wait a minute, it's another way
You
we
can
can
do
write it.
One at a time, one at a time. What you got?
It's another way you can write. You can write using race. I learned this from our third grade Miss Williamson. She's an excellent. I was in
That's right, you can use race too, but we're going to use our hamburger bun. So we're working on the details and so let's include some details. So we're using descriptive writing. So we're going to use our 5 senses. So somebody tell me what the banana looks like. We're looking at the banana. Where'd the banana go? Where's that? Okay, so we're looking at this banana. What does banana look like?
A U.
What you got, Precious?
Yellow.
Yellow. So let's put bananas are yellow. So we're making this descriptive. So we want to use a lot of adjectives. So what's another? It's yellow and maybe it's bright yellow. So
It's brown.
bananas are bright yellow.
It's brown too.
Sometimes it's green.
So we can put in, somebody said sometimes it's brown. So let's put bananas are bright yellow and sometimes brown.
Green.
I just said that.
It's always green though, cause it's stem green.
So what's another like?
So now let's move on to, I know y'all all want to give y'all's opinion, but we're going to write our own in a minute and then we're going to write your, whatever you want to write, okay? So we wrote what we see, so now let's write about what it feels like. So everybody felt it a while ago when I passed it around. So what does it feel like? What you got, Omar?
There's a little bit of soft and a little bit of hard.
A little bit of soft and a little bit of hard. So bananas are bright yellow and sometimes brown. Let's put they feel. Let's see, how do we want to write it? So sometimes they're soft and sometimes they're hard.
They feel a little hard,
They feel
sometimes
weird.
it's soft.
Okay, so they feel a little soft, but sometimes they are hard. Alright, so we described what that looks like and we described what it feels like. So now let's describe what it tastes like. So is everybody tried a banana? Raise your hand if you tried a banana. I don't want to hear any voices. So most of us have tried a banana. So what does it taste like in your mouth? What's it taste like? It kind of tastes like candy. Let's see, can somebody else tell me what it tastes like too? Let's see, I want to pick on somebody that had it, chose. What you got? It tastes good? Okay, one more. Let's see on this side of the room. Cameron, what you got? What's it taste like? It was nasty. So some of us, everybody's going to write something different. So we're going to write, let's see. Let's talk about how good it tastes. So I know it don't taste good to you. I don't like bananas either, but let's talk about how good it tastes because a lot of people like them. So let's make it really descriptive. Let's see. It tastes
Like,
like 100 Pop-Tarts.
no.
Let's see, what do we want, Miss Butler, what do we want, Miss Miller, what do we want it to taste like?
It has a very sweet taste.
It has a very sweet taste. That's a good one, Cedric. Let's use that one. So, most bananas
Or juicy that also has like a whitish texture.
Ain't it like a banana spider?
So most bananas have a sweet
And it feels woozy and when you take a bite of it,
and mushy. And let's put sometimes it's mushy because
Yeah.
bananas are mushy, huh?
They are.
They're really easy to smash.
They're kind of tropical.
Oh, I know.
Okay, so we did the sight of it, the feel, and the taste. What's the? We can't hear a banana, can we? No, you can't hear a banana. So let's not talk about the hearing. You can't hear it drop, but you can't hear a banana if it's just sitting there. Can a banana talk?
No. They're the talking orange.
What does it smell like? So what does a banana smell like? Let's see, somebody I haven't called on. Madison. Banana smell like banana pudding. So let's say that maybe banana pudding smells like banana, huh?
Maybe a banana smells like a banana.
Banana split. What about banana cookie?
Bananas smell.
What about bananas?
So let's put that banana pudding smells like bananas. So,
What's this thing? Banana baby food?
let's put,
Well, what if we talk about the shape and the look of the banana?
is the banana long or does it looks like a smiley face, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So let's put that it looks like a smiley face.
Wrong.
So,
When you turn it like sideways, it looks like turn it down.
It's a big little.
so when I look at a banana,
And it kind of looks like a little half banana. I have a little. When you do it sideways, it looks like a smiley face.
let's put, when I look at a banana, I don't know how to erase it. Oh boy.
What happened?
Miss,
Oh, there it goes. There it
doesn't
goes.
it look like a moon too?
It almost does look like a moon when the moon is just that little crescent shape. If you write, when you write your own things, you can write whatever thoughts come to your mind. Okay?
It changes every day, huh? Because
It does.
on the 31st day, it's a full one, right? Or the last day of the month.
I'm actually not that fluent in moon phases.
Usually it is.
Oh man.
I just know how it affects me.
So when I look at a banana, I see a moon.
That's in her all the way. It's a half moon.
And
You are cheap.
a smile. Okay, so we've described this banana. Let's wrap it all up and do the bottom of our bun. What's the bottom of our bun?
The
The conclusion.
Well, can I write it one more time? Can I write something? Have you put what it smells like?
We did put what it smells like, didn't we?
banana.
No? That's okay. Let's just go ahead and wrap it up. So, how are we going to wrap this banana up?
You put the peel back on.
Let's tell the reader something. Maybe we should encourage them to try the banana. You don't have to try the banana, but the reader, whoever's reading, everybody's listening in the front? Okay, everybody's listening. So, we've described our banana, we're going to close it up, and let's tell the reader that they should try the banana. So, let's put,
If you try banana, it will be good.
maybe not, because some people don't like bananas. So, let's
Maybe
put,
if you try banana,
Let's put this banana
on.
that isn't really good closing, but let's see, let's try to get the reader to try this banana.
We could say, since we started off saying today we're going to talk about bananas, we could say bananas are awesome. Maybe one day you should try one, or something like that. What do y'all think?
That's awesome. People like
But now
Let's
put the
see.
banana peel back onto the banana. And let's do
I'm free.
Okay, now let's, kind of what he said, we're gonna put the banana, say now that
You know what banana is?
we have, now that we have talked about the banana, about bananas, you should try one yourself. Alright, so this is our descriptive paragraph. This is just one paragraph and we wrote it up and we described our banana and then we closed it all up. Alright, so now we're going to pass out our loose leaf papers, but first Miss Miller is going to pass out a word search and you're going to stick that in your desk, and when you finish writing your paragraph, then you can work on that, and you got to be quiet while everybody else is working so they can think and write their thoughts on their paper.
So
Okay?
this is if you finish early, okay, guys?
So whenever you get that, just stick it in your desk, and I'm going to be passing out the loose leaf paper, and you're going to leave this on your desk, and I'm going to give y'all some more instructions. So just leave it on your desk and don't start writing it, okay?
Do we have to talk about banana?
No ma'am, no sir, we're gonna, tell you what's about it, okay?
Okay, so while we're passing this out, let's see if I can get this page to change.
If you have any extras, just raise your hand, I'll come by and pick them up, okay?
While we're passing this out, I'm going to put on the board the different types of writing, and y'all be deciding what writing you want to use.
So I'm going to put one of these bags, mystery bags, on your desk. I do not want you to touch it until we say so, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody put your word search in your desk, and don't
So
touch
please
it
do
yet.
not touch this bag.
Word searches in your desk. I see this first group has all their word searches put up.
Also,
We don't have one. We don't have enough word searches.
I'll write it.
So whenever you're writing your paragraph, remember to indent, use the correct grammar, use punctuation marks, and try to remember to put your topics in it, your conclusion, your details. Okay? What you got?
So you can look at these types of writing, but when you open up your bag and you see what's in there, you might decide to write a different type of writing based on what's in your bag, okay?
Okay, so first and foremost, write your name at the top. Put your thumb on your desk whenever you have your name written.
See, this group is almost ready with their name. Everybody's got their name at this table. Awesome.
Okay, now that everybody has their name written at the top of their paper, I'm gonna get, let's see, Paris, grab the bag. Madison, grab your bag for your group. And you can grab your bag for your group. Okay, so on the count of three, we're gonna all be quiet and just look at your group member. And let's open the bag and see what's in our bag and see what we're gonna write about. All right, open up y'all's bags.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, y'all got a seal. So this group over here has a seal y'all are gonna be writing about. Okay, so stick it in the middle and everybody look at your seal. Okay, Madison's group, what do y'all have, Madison's group? Snickers.
That's a wall.
Yeah.
It does kind of look like a walrus. Do we want to use a seal or a walrus?
That's a wall.
I think okay, it looks like a walrus because it's got tusks. So let's say this is a walrus. We got a Snickers over here, and what does this group have? Oh, pencil. So put the pencil in the middle of the group. So on each group, you're going to write about the item that was in your bag, okay? So individually, we're going to pick one of the 4 writing styles that we already talked about, and we're going to use that writing style, okay?
So everybody in your group doesn't have to use the same writing style.
Yep. So if you choose narrative or creative writing, you're going to write a story. It should come back up in a minute. Oh, I think it just went back. And then if you're going to use expository writing or informational writing, you're going to give facts about that item, okay? If you use persuasive writing, you're going to try to get them to believe something about that item, okay? You can be creative and try to think of however you want to write it. You can write it on your own, okay? And then descriptive writing, you're going to describe that item in great detail, okay? So at the top of your paper, everybody put your finger on the top of your paper by your name. Okay, you're going to write which style you're using, okay? That way when we're reading them, we can see if you knew what that style was, okay? So at the top of your paper, choose one of the 4 writing styles, okay? And whenever you have your writing style chose, put them on your desk.
Yeah.
Persuasive, narrative, expository, or descriptive. And you're going to use that writing style to write your essay. Like while you're describing, but if you use descriptive writing, you're going to choose one of the 4 and write exactly your writing. You're going to write about it.
Got it.
You can say this group uses one person in this group uses creative. They're gonna write a story about that pencil. Maybe that pencil's gonna be a character in their story.
Can we draw?
Or do what? At the end, if it's finished, maybe you can draw. Okay, so whenever you finish writing, be sure you have a topic sentence, be sure you have your body, and be sure you have the conclusion in your paragraph. I'm going to be looking for those, and I'm going to be looking to see if you wrote in the writing style that you chose, okay? So be sure you write your writing style at the top. So whenever you're ready, you can start writing, and whenever you finish, you can either draw a picture on the back, or you can take out the word search, and you can start on your word search. But you got to be quiet, okay, so everybody else can think.
The biggest thing is we want y'all to be creative. I know I've had 2 or 3 people already ask me, how do I write about this? Be really creative, be descriptive, use your imagination.
All right? So y'all can 1, 2, 3.
About me?
You can if you want to. All right, 1, 2, 3. Start on your paragraphs. If you have a question, raise your hand, but be quiet so everybody can think. It's narrative. You can remember narrative means creative. It's the same thing. It can be interchanged. There you go. You don't have to keep it. You don't want to. You can if you want to. Jada asked if it has to have a title. You can put a title at the top too.
To start, you can just start right here. Just skip one. Make sure you indent.
Be sure you indent on your paragraph. And you only have to write 1 paragraph, but if you want to write more, you can. It's up to you. It's creative, so you just make it up. Maybe like catch your eye. Just like you would start any other time. Yeah, topic sentence. You write it. I chose it. I use creative writing all the time.
Make sure you write that on top, okay?
Yeah, paragraph would be like just a slide of paragraph. So you would do the same thing. So you're writing about your wall. You're writing narratives. What is your short story? So, because we're high school. Okay, so write small groups. So let's tell me about how he hates school. So do how it's just introduce that he hates school. So talk about your topic section to be about how he hates school. Okay? There you go. Ooh, some of y'all have got a few sentences already. Did you write yours? You already wrote it? Oh, good for that.
Y'all be creative with your topic sentence. You don't have to write today, we will. If you want to, that's totally fine, but everybody doesn't have to write that.
Okay, in your stories, be sure to use vivid verbs. Okay? That'll help you tell your story better, okay?
Set it up. No, it's fine. I'm sure it was good. What it feels like, what it smells like. Chocolate perfect. Look like some of that.
Just introduce your story.
That's very descriptive. Are you doing descriptive writing?
I'm not writing like, you know, as we y'all have been
would make up a story.
Yeah, let's see.
Introduce your story.
A narrative would be a story based on a real or imagined event.
Up here.
A narrative is a fiction writing, if you were writing about a real event. I mean, a not real event. You're writing about something that didn't really happen, you're making it up. That's exactly what we're saying. Yes. I love this group and how they're bringing their object to life.
Jalen's got a good paragraph going over here. He's just alright. There you go.
No, because I've been saying 16.
You guys are all working so quietly.
Can we split ours? Split.
No, y'all couldn't have smoking. After the leak, y'all might get around
Don't think too much about it. Just start writing. Let it flow out of your head, okay?
Alright.
Put the object in the middle of the desk.
Oh,
Well, you know what yeah, you know what a Snickers looks like. So just stick it in the middle.
Spill sneakers? Oh, no, thank you.
Thank you. Hedrick's over here working so good. This whole group is working awesome. We have a lot.
You're good. You're right.
It was easy. He's really fun. y'all are working so quietly, I'm gonna play just a little bit of music low so y'all can listen to the music while y'all write. Maybe to help y'all think. Thanks. While y'all are working, I'm gonna let y'all listen to this, okay? Y'all keep on working and y'all can listen to that while y'all are working. Okay, so in closing, I'm gonna let a few of y'all that are done read y'all's paragraph out loud, okay? Only if you want to, you don't have to. Just I'm gonna have some volunteers if they want to read it out loud. Is anybody done that wants to read it out loud? I think Mackenzie has a really good paragraph over here. You think maybe she'll read it out loud for us? Okay, let's all.
We all want to be supportive. Like, we want to hear what she has to say, okay?
So let's all take just a quick pause on your paragraph and let's listen to Mackenzie's paragraph. First, Mackenzie, tell us what writing you use, what style. So she used descriptive writing. How about you use your teacher voice, and let's be super loud so that everybody can hear your awesome story, because I already read it. I know it's awesome. So read it super loud so that everybody can hear you. So everybody be courteous to Mackenzie, and let's listen and see what her story is about.
Today I will be talking about ethics. My pencil, it has a sharp end to it. My pencil is a short pencil and a no to 8 feet. There is a big eraser on my pencil. That is pink. It has lines on it. That is without my pencil.
All right, that was really good. So let's all give her like claps. Claps for Mackenzie because she is so good.
My turn.
Okay. So do we have maybe 2 more people that might want to read theirs?
Okay.
Okay, we're being quiet. So just raise your hand quietly if you want to read yours. Okay, let's see what Let's see what you got.
I'm not finished.
Yeah, I thought you were sure. Jaden, you can read yours. Okay, let's all give Jaden all of your attention, and let's hear what Jaden's what style writing did you use? So he used narrative or creative writing. So read yours, Jaden. Let's see what you got. Oh, you gotta use your teacher voice. You gotta be loud.
Today I want to talk about a walrus. Today I want to talk about a walrus that does not like school. He doesn't like math, reading, English, science, or social studies. All he likes to do is play. So today we have a plan for schools. His first plan will be what we call Operation Fracking. So when he goes to school, he can for an hour barely survive the math class, and then he comes back by the end. No one's listening to him outside school. That's the story about the walrus that denied school.
Here we go. So
Awesome.
this walrus escaped school. He jumped out of the school.
That's really
Good
awesome.
job, Jaden. That's awesome. All right, so let's look at one more person, and then maybe later today we'll let the rest of y'all that want to read. So let's do one more person. I think that Cameron really wants to read his, and I just have faith that his is good. Read yours later. You didn't want to read yours a while ago,
You
Jalen.
already picked me, because you had said.
You can read it later, sit down.
Okay, Cameron, let's read yours real quick. Everybody give Cameron your attention. What did you write yours about, Cameron? Okay, what kind of style did you use? Persuasive. Okay, so his is a persuasive writing. So we've had, let's see, we've had descriptive, we've had narrative, and we've had persuasive. So read yours real quick. You gotta use your teacher voice, and you gotta uncover your mouth. Cameron, you did so good. He made like a little commercial ad. He was trying to sell y'all a walrus.
This was very persuasive.
This
I
was
think
awesome. Okay, so now that we've read a few, did y'all learn a lot about the writing styles?
Yes, you did.
Can somebody tell me one thing that they learned that they didn't already know?
Oh,
Maybe a style of writing, maybe a small fact, anything?
I did.
What you got?
I never knew these types of writing.
You never knew these types of writing?
Well, that's awesome.
I know
Too. What about
You wrote about descriptive.